Hello, we're back. Haven't been griefed, and we've had it for like a month, I think. So it's doing good. We're gonna build over there. It's a pretty big project. It's like a hallway with a bunch of farms. Gonna start here with an arch, and it'll go back pretty far. So most of it's just gonna be mining. So we'll do a time lapse of that. Still, even the building's pretty big, so we might have to time lapse that as well. First, there's a few things I want to do. The geode I didn't finish, and there's another one up there. So we need a bunch of amethysts, and we can do those. Also, the cactus farm is gone. It got griefed. The same day I sold it to someone, which isn't great. Alright, we're done with that. Now, we can get started on clearing out that area. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, it's finally finished. Took a lot longer than I expected it to be, but it's done. Right, the next thing to do is to get all the materials to build it. We bring up the list here. Yeah, we need 200,000 blocks, items, blocks, whatever. 1,023 stacks of stone bricks. That's probably going to take the longest, these two. This might be difficult as well. We need a lot of ink sacks to get black dye. I have the redstone, that's not a problem. It's a lot of glowstone as well. I think I can make a stone generator for this, which I could partially AFK because I filled up my storehouse, which I actually added 2 basements onto. Here's the updated storehouse. This is the same, but there's a new basement, and then another basement. All right, let's get started. Okay, here we go. We got most of the materials, aside from the glowstone over here. But I wanted to just get started building, so we can get more of that later. Alright, let's get started. Okay, the main hall's done. Looks pretty good. 2 issues. Obviously, it's in a savannah, and the banners kind of pop in and out, but it's not too much of a problem. We stand in the middle, you can see them all. That's fine. Next thing to do would be to build the farms. This space is mined out already, and I missed some glowstone up there, I just realised. So yeah, we'll do the farms one by one, I think now. We'll start with the melon farm and go from there. And it's done. All the farms are complete. Now, what I'm going to do is AFK and then collect a bunch of them. I already have a bit, but I want at least 9 shulkers of each. For the sugarcane, I want a whole barrel of shulkers. So just in case we do get griefed, we'll have a bunch. Also, the cocoa bean farm doesn't work as good as I wanted it to. See these trapdoors, when I flip that lever, it's supposed to open them, the water will come down, and then push them all the way to the front. But the cocoa beans get stuck above the trapdoors, so the collection breaking part of the farm just doesn't work. So I have to just manually break all of these and then mine them back, which isn't great because the axes run out pretty fast. Speaking of, yes, we did do the redstone for all the semi-auto farms, so the nether wart farm has a collection system, as well as the potatoes, beetroot, and carrots and wheat. They have the same system. The sugarcane is probably my favourite, because you don't need a tool, and it will grow from the bottom. So I have spent, I think, around 100,000 on pickaxes to make all of this. So I think for the next week or so, I'll just AFK and harvest all of this, sell it at the spawn shop. Alright, it's been a week. I did collect all the materials I wanted, so I'll TP to the stash now. Alright, here we are. Got the sugarcane, bamboo. I decided not to go with 9 shulkers or pumpkins and melons, because they're pretty much useless apart from some decoration. We've got the barrel of wheat. Got some bones there. Cocoa beans, nether wart, and carrots. I didn't collect any potatoes or beetroot because they're completely useless. If I were to recommend a manual farm, if that's what you want to go with, probably be sugarcane. I'd say sugarcane's the best, and then either carrots or potatoes at second. Probably carrots, the more useful. I'm super happy with how this turned out. It looks really good, and it makes us a lot of money. We actually made more money than what I wanted. I wanted 100k, but we made a lot more than that, and we still are. Not as much as the cactus, but it's a lot more enjoyable harvesting all of this. Also, it's underground, and we took precautions against pyre, so it should last a while. Have a stream of income while we're doing other builds. Okay, I reckon that's enough for this video. Bye.